Hey everyone, today we're diving deep into a topic that's both universal and incredibly personal: forgiveness. Are you guys excited? Because we're about to uncover what happens when you truly forgive, and trust me, it's powerful stuff. So let's get into this video. Forgiveness. It's a word we hear often, but what does it really mean? It's about letting go of resentment, anger, and the desire for revenge. It's about making peace with the past, even when it's painful. Forgiveness is a complex and often challenging process, but it holds the key to opening up incredible freedom and healing. But what happens when we don't forgive? When we cling to those negative emotions, when we refuse to let go of the hurt? Well, that's where things get complicated. Unforgiveness is like carrying a heavy burden, weighing us down and preventing us from moving forward. It can create a toxic environment within us, impacting our relationships, our mental health, and our overall well-being. Imagine constantly replaying a hurtful event in your mind, reliving the pain and anger over and over again. This is the reality for many people who struggle with unforgiveness. It's like being trapped in a never-ending cycle of negativity. Unforgiveness can manifest in various ways. It can lead to bitterness, resentment, and a constant feeling of being wronged. It can create distance in relationships, making it difficult to connect with others on a deeper level. It can fuel anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. Think about a time when someone betrayed your trust or caused you deep pain. Perhaps it was a friend who spread rumors behind your back, a family member who let you down, or a partner who was unfaithful. The hurt you experienced was real, and it's natural to feel anger and resentment, but holding on to those feelings can become a prison, preventing you from experiencing joy and peace. Unforgiveness can also create a sense of powerlessness. It can make you feel like you're constantly at the mercy of the person who hurt you, even if they're no longer in your life. It can prevent you from taking control of your own emotions and moving forward. The burden of unforgiveness can be overwhelming. It can drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and steal your happiness. It can prevent you from living a full and meaningful life. But there is hope. Forgiveness offers a way out of this cycle of negativity. It's a path to healing, freedom, and inner peace. So, how do we break free from the chains of unforgiveness and step onto the path of healing? It starts with understanding that forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's a process that takes time, patience, and a willingness to let go. The first step on this journey is acknowledging the hurt. It's about recognizing the pain that was caused and allowing yourself to feel the full range of emotions that come with it. It's important to be honest with yourself about the impact the offense had on you. Don't try to minimize or dismiss your feelings. Once you've acknowledged the hurt, the next step is making a conscious choice to forgive. This doesn't mean condoning or excusing the other person's actions. It simply means deciding to release the grip of anger and resentment. It's about choosing to move forward rather than remaining stuck in the past. Forgiveness also involves letting go of the desire for revenge or retribution. It's about understanding that holding on to those feelings only harms you in the long run. It's about recognizing that true healing comes from releasing the need to see the other person suffer. Forgiveness is about finding peace. It's about accepting what happened and making peace with the past. It's about creating space for positive emotions and experiences to enter your life. It's about reclaiming your power and choosing to live a life free from the burden of unforgiveness. Now let's explore the power of empathy in the forgiveness process. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's about putting yourself in their shoes and trying to see the world from their perspective. Empathy doesn't mean justifying or excusing the other person's actions. It simply means trying to understand the motivations and circumstances that may have contributed to their behavior. It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that everyone carries their own burdens and struggles. When we cultivate empathy, we open the door to compassion. We begin to see the humanity in the person who hurt us. We recognize that they too are flawed and capable of making poor choices. This understanding can make it easier to let go of anger and resentment and move towards forgiveness. Empathy can also help us to see the situation in a new light. It can help us to understand that the other person's actions may not have been personal or intentional. They may have been acting out of their own pain, fear, or insecurity. By cultivating empathy, we can break down the barriers that separate us from others. We can create bridges of understanding and compassion, and in doing so, we can pave the way for forgiveness and healing. It's important to remember that forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. It's about freeing yourself from the past and creating space for healing and growth. When you forgive, you're not letting the other person off the hook, and you're simply choosing to release the negative emotions that are holding you back. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for self-healing. It allows you to break free from the cycle of pain and resentment and reclaim your inner peace. When you forgive, you're no longer defined by the hurt that was inflicted upon you. You're able to move forward with a sense of empowerment and resilience. Studies have shown that forgiveness can have a profound impact on both physical and mental health. It can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve overall well-being. It can also help to alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression. When you hold on to unforgiveness, you're essentially carrying the weight of the past with you wherever you go. It's like a heavy backpack filled with anger, resentment, and bitterness. This emotional baggage can drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and prevent you from experiencing joy and happiness. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is like taking off that heavy backpack and setting it down. It's about releasing the negative emotions that are weighing you down and creating space for lightness and freedom. When you forgive, you're not erasing the past. You're simply choosing to view it in a new light. You're acknowledging that what happened, happened, and that you can't change it. But you can choose how you respond to it. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. It's about prioritizing your own well-being and choosing to live a life free from the chains of resentment. It's about recognizing that you deserve peace and happiness regardless of what happened in the past. Now let's talk about forgiveness and reconciliation. Forgiveness and reconciliation are two separate but interconnected concepts. Forgiveness is an internal process that involves letting go of negative emotions. Reconciliation, on the other hand, is about rebuilding a relationship that has been damaged. It's important to understand that forgiveness doesn't necessarily lead to reconciliation. You can forgive someone without choosing to reestablish a relationship with them. Sometimes the healthiest choice is to create distance and protect yourself from further harm. In some cases, forgiveness can pave the way for reconciliation. When both parties are willing to acknowledge the hurt that was caused, take responsibility for their actions, and make amends, it's possible to rebuild trust and create a stronger, healthier relationship. Reconciliation requires open and honest communication. It's about creating a safe space for both parties to express their feelings and needs. It's about listening with empathy and understanding and working together to find a way forward. It's important to remember that reconciliation takes time and effort. It's not something that happens overnight. It requires patience, commitment, and a willingness to forgive and be forgiven. Whether or not reconciliation is possible, forgiveness is always a choice. It's a choice to release the past and create a brighter future for yourself. It's a choice to prioritize your own well-being and live a life free from the burden of unforgiveness. When you truly forgive, you open the door to a profound sense of inner peace. And it's like a weight has been lifted from your shoulders and you're finally able to breathe freely again. The anger, resentment, and bitterness that once consumed you begin to fade away, replaced by a sense of calm and contentment. Forgiveness allows you to let go of the past and live in the present moment. You're no longer haunted by memories of what happened or consumed by thoughts of revenge. Instead, you're able to focus on the here and now, appreciating the beauty and joy that surrounds you. Inner peace is not just the absence of negative emotions. It's a state of being that encompasses tranquility, acceptance, and a deep sense of connection to yourself and the world around you. It's about finding harmony within, even in the midst of life's challenges. Forgiveness can also have a positive impact on your spiritual well-being. It allows you to connect with a sense of something greater than yourself, whether that's a higher power, the universe, or simply the interconnectedness of all living things. When you forgive, you're aligning yourself with values such as compassion, kindness, and understanding. You're choosing to live a life that's guided by love rather than fear or anger. Inner peace is not something that happens overnight. It's a journey that requires ongoing practice and commitment. But forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help you along the way. It can help you to cultivate a sense of gratitude, acceptance, and inner strength. When you choose to forgive, you're not only healing yourself, but you're also contributing to a more peaceful world. Your actions can inspire others to let go of their own resentments and accept forgiveness. Now let's shift our focus to the connection between forgiveness and resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and overcome challenges. It's about finding strength in the face of hardship and using those experiences to grow and learn. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in building resilience. When you're able to forgive yourself and others, you're better equipped to handle life's inevitable setbacks. You're able to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. When you hold on to unforgiveness, you're essentially reliving the pain of the past over and over again. This can prevent you from moving forward and creating a positive future. It can also make you more vulnerable to stress, anxiety, and depression. Forgiveness, on the other hand, allows you to break free from the past and focus on the present. It empowers you to take control of your own narrative and create a life that's filled with purpose and meaning. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges or pretending that everything is okay. It's about acknowledging the difficulties you face and finding healthy ways to cope with them. It's about learning from your experiences and using those lessons to become stronger and more adaptable. Forgiveness is an essential part of this process. It allows you to let go of the negative emotions that can hold you back and focus on the positive aspects of your life. It empowers you to move forward with confidence and create a future that's filled with hope and possibility. The impact of forgiveness extends far beyond the individual. It has a ripple effect that can touch the lives of those around you and even contribute to a more compassionate world. When you choose to forgive, you're setting an example for others. You're demonstrating that it's possible to let go of anger and resentment even in the face of great hurt. Your actions can inspire others to do the same, creating a chain reaction of forgiveness and healing. Forgiveness can also lead to greater empathy and compassion. When you've experienced the transformative power of forgiveness firsthand, you're more likely to extend that same grace and understanding to others. You're more likely to see the humanity in everyone, regardless of their past mistakes or shortcomings. Imagine a world where forgiveness is the norm rather than the exception. A world where people are quick to forgive and slow to anger. A world where compassion and understanding prevail over judgment and condemnation. This is the kind of world that forgiveness can help to create. Of course, forgiveness is not always easy, and it can be a long and challenging process, especially when the hurt is deep. But the rewards are immeasurable. Forgiveness can lead to greater peace, joy, and fulfillment in your own life, while also contributing to a more compassionate and harmonious world. Let's recap the incredible transformation that forgiveness can bring. It's about letting go of the past, healing from within, and creating a brighter future. It's about finding inner peace, building resilience, and contributing to a more compassionate world. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or condoning what happened. It's about choosing to release the negative emotions that are holding you back and embracing a life of freedom and possibility. It's about recognizing that you deserve peace and happiness, regardless of what you've been through. It's about understanding that forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, not to the other person. So if you're carrying the burden of unforgiveness, I encourage you to consider the transformative power of letting go. It may not be easy, but it's worth it. Forgiveness is the key to opening up a life of greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. It's the path to healing, freedom, and a brighter future. We are at the end of our exploration into the power of forgiveness. Remember this: forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength and resilience. And it's a choice you make for yourself to free your heart and mind from the chains of the past. If you found this video helpful, we encourage you to like and share it with others who might benefit from this message. And if you're ready to start on your own journey of forgiveness, know that you're not alone. There are resources and support available to help you along the way. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding and healing. Remember, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, and it has the power to transform your life in profound ways.